Okay, we are going to finish up section 1 in chapter 8. Before we move on to the next half, let's go ahead and do some review. So determine if the following is a function, why or why not. I would like you to pause the video right now and do these 3 problems, and we'll see what you come up with. So go ahead and pause. Okay, the answers for these following questions. This is a mapping, and this is not a function because the 2 repeats to the 1 and it goes to the 3. So these are the inputs here and these are the outputs. So you could say for your reasoning 2 has 2 outputs, 1 and 3. Number 2 is yes, it is a function because the x's do not repeat. Number 3, it is not a function because if you look, 5 goes to 37, it also goes to 29, so it is not a function. Now as we move on to the second half of section 1, it has to deal with function notation. So in the past you have been given equations where you have y equals 2x plus 3. Well, now that we're dealing with functions, we have a new notation, and it is called f of x equals 2x plus 3. So instead of the y, we use the f of x. Now, one thing you need to know is that y and f of x are the dependent variables because they depend on the value of x. X is the independent variable. X is independent because we can control what we use for x. Y is dependent because, for example, if we plug in 1 for x, we have 2 times 1 plus 3. That will give us y, and y is 5. Now if we plug in 2, we have 2 times 2 plus 3, which gives us 7. So notice that y depends on whatever x is. Now when we use the function notation, it's just going to be like an equation, but now we have f of x equals 4x minus 7. So if we're going to plug in values for x, we're going to put that value in for x. So f of 5, that means that we are going to plug in 5 for x. So we have 4 times 5 minus 7, that will give us 20 minus 7, so f of 5 is 13. That is our answer. Now let's try another one. F of a negative 6. If we're going to plug in negative 6, we're going to take 4 times a negative 6 minus 7. So 4 times a negative 6 is going to be a negative 24 minus 7. Use your integer rules and you should get a negative 31. So that is your answer. So notice we're doing the same thing, plug and chug is what I like to call it, with the y, but now we use a big kid style, we use the function notation. Let's try another one. Go ahead and pause the video now and see if you can figure out f of x equals 14 plus 3x when we plug in 4. So see if you can find out what f of 4 is. If you said it was 26, you were correct. It is 14 plus 3 times 4. So we have 14 plus 12, which gives us 26. So f of 4 equals 26. Now what about f of negative 7? Go ahead and pause the video now and see if you can find f of negative 7. The correct answer is going to be negative 7. What a coincidence. We have 14 plus 3 times a negative 7 gives us 14 plus a negative 21. Use your integer rules, and then you get negative 7. That's all for the lesson today. Replay the video if needed. Make sure you take really good notes, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.